Good evening everybody and welcome to Edge Hill's Students' Union Student-Led Staff Awards 2022. My name is Brianna Muth and I am your Student Engagement Officer for Faculty of Arts and Science, and most importantly, I am your host for this evening. In tonight's virtual award ceremony, we celebrate all the amazing people here at Edge Hill University. Before we begin, there is a few things to mention. While this is a pre-recorded ceremony, you can still get involved and join in with the conversation on Twitter using the hashtag EHSUSLSA22. We'll be live tweeting the results throughout the ceremony and we'll be sure to retweet your favourite reactions. This year, 198 students submitted 218 nominations for their personal Edge Hill heroes. This is a fantastic number and we are delighted to see the hard work of staff that is recognised by students. Trust us, your actions have a huge impact on the student experience. On behalf of everybody at the Students' Union, we'd like to say a huge thank you to all Edge Hill staff for everything you do for students on campus in Ormskirk, Manchester, or even learning from home. Tonight's nominees have been reviewed and shortlisted by a team of independent student volunteers, with winners decided by Edge Hill University Directorate. We are handing out awards in 7 categories. Personal Tutor Awards for Faculties of Arts and Science, Faculty of Education and Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine. Teaching Hero Awards for Faculty of Arts and Science, Faculty of Education and Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine. And the Non-Academic Support Staff Award. Before we move on to our first award, let's hear from Edge Hill University Vice-Chancellor John Cater, who has a special message for everybody watching tonight.
Hi, good evening. I'm John Cater, the University's Vice-Chancellor, and it's a great privilege to welcome you to tonight's Student-Led Staff Awards. It's been an interesting 12 months. We've still been living with COVID, I guess, switching from online to face-to-face delivery. And in days like that, I think it becomes increasingly important to have staff who care, staff who take a real responsibility for supporting and enhancing the student experience. And tonight's celebration actually congratulate those individuals. As a university, we employ about 3,500 people in any one year. And tonight, we're only giving away a handful of awards, which just shows how valuable those awards are. We're giving awards actually for academic support. We're giving awards for something which is really important at the moment, for personal tutoring and for student support. And I'm also delighted that we're giving awards for people who play key roles in the university administration, and actually particularly people who play a role in student support. Often those unsung individuals who are up at 5 in the morning to come and clean the campus. People who are out there in all weathers, perhaps for example, dealing with security or campus support, or actually even out there with that permanent bugbear of ours, that's car parking. So tonight's people who receive these awards have been commended by the most important people in the university, and that's the students. And actually there's no higher award to receive than something where the students say, this person is excellent, this person is stimulating, this person has taught me a great deal, this person's actually been there when I've been facing difficulties, this person has supported me, but they've also challenged me, they've encouraged me to grow and develop. It's a real privilege actually to be on the end of this camera screen, congratulating all of those individuals and welcoming you, to tonight's ceremony. Thank you for being here and have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John, for your kind words. Without further ado, it's time to present our first award of the evening. As the Faculty of Arts and Sciences Student Engagement Officer, it is my honour to present the FAS Personal Tutor Hero Award. Working alongside this faculty throughout the year, I've had the privilege of meeting some incredible staff who work tirelessly to provide the best possible education for their students. Across a wide range of courses, from genetics to geography, music to mathematics, this award is a testimony to the hard work of all the staff who do their bit to make their course spectacular. And the nominees are Rebecca Fithian, Laura Eastlake, Sarah Pinder, Kim Wiltshire, Damien Litchfield, and the winner is Sarah Pinder. Unfortunately tonight Sarah was unable to record a video for tonight's ceremony, so has instead sent in an acceptance speech which I will read out on Sarah's behalf. It was lovely to see how many comments were put together by students for this award, and I would like to thank all students who have taken their time to vote for me. When dealing with students, I am always mindful of my own son, daughter, and I aim to support students as I would like my Willow and Bobby to be supported by their tutor if they were studying in higher education. In respect of this, reading what the students have written is really heartwarming, as it reminds me of why I do what I do each day. I feel as though I am making a positive contribution to the student experience whilst here at Edge Hill. As many students studying on the PE and school sport programme are aspiring physical education teachers, I think it is important for students to build positive working relationships with pupils, and I'd like to reinforce that teaching is much more than the delivery of content. It's about supporting, caring and guiding pupils to achieve their best, and I think the comments made by students demonstrate this within my character. For those students who did vote for me, thank you, and remember why you did, as when you become a physical education teacher yourselves or venture down an alternative career pathway, just making time to know, understand and support people can make the biggest impact on their lives. I am so pleased that I have seemingly made a positive contribution to students' time while studying at Edge Hill. Thank you all so much. Best wishes, Sarah. Congratulations once again, Sarah. Moving on from Arts and Sciences, next up is our Personal Tutor Award for the Faculty of Education, presented by our part-time officer, Amy Fox.
Studying in the Faculty of Education is a whirlwind experience. Through weeks on placement, planning and organising for the classroom, and time at university preparing for assignments and working towards our grades, it's easy to get tied up in the chaos of daily life. Luckily, the staff within the Faculty of Education are there to support us and are always ready to lend a helping hand when things get busy. The Personal Tutor Hero Award is dedicated to all the staff who enable students to succeed and light up the path for students to become the best versions of themselves. And the nominees are Ella O'Doherty, Bethan Garrett, Frith Murphy, Polly Thorpe, Annabelle Yale, and the winner is Bethan Garrett.
Hi, I'm Beth Garrett from the Department of Secondary and Further Education, and I'm course leader for the Education degrees. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the students who nominated me for the Personal Tutor Award. I really appreciate that you've taken the time to do this, and it's great to know how supported you feel in our department. So thank you so much. I really appreciate this nomination.
Thank you, Amy, and huge congratulations to Bethan. Thank you for all the work you do for students in the Faculty of Education. Next up, we move on to the Personal Tutor Hero Award for Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine, presented by this year's officer and recently elected Manchester Campus Officer, Sean Domingo.
Every student in the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine know the value of a good personal tutor. As a student, placement can be both physically and emotionally demanding. Your personal tutor becomes your rock and someone you can rely on for support. As with all of our shortlisted staff tonight, the nominees should feel immensely proud of their work. Your actions have a tremendous impact on student lives, and we remain grateful for your continued support. And the nominees are Nicola Murphy, Paula Day, Lena Vinod, Greg Irving, Holly Saran. And the winner is Nicola Murphy.
Hello everyone, I am absolutely thrilled to accept this Personal Tutor Award, and I'd like to thank those that nominated me. I am truly humbled by your kind words. In response, I would like to pay tribute to all our amazing students that work so hard, displaying dedication and commitment despite all the challenges faced. I joined Edge Hill University just 9 months ago, and I'm absolutely delighted to be part of a team that supports our students to achieve their potential. I am passionate about my role as a personal tutor and feel privileged and proud to be able to support you as you become capable and confident practitioners. Thank you again for this award. It really means a lot.
Congratulations to Nicola and to all of our shortlisted staff. Your work in the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine is greatly appreciated. Remember, you can keep up with the conversation on Twitter using the hashtag EHSUSLSA22, where we will retweet our favourite reactions. Now, let's take a moment to hear from Edge Hill University Pro Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience, Linda Brady, about how Edge Hill staff are making changes to improve the student experience this year.
Hi colleagues, I'm Linda Brady, Pro Vice-Chancellor for the Student Experience, and it's really good to see you sort of at the other side of the camera. This is probably one of my favourite times of year. And it's a real opportunity, I think, for us to just pause and celebrate all the fantastic work that you all do in support of our students. And I have to say, if you're ever feeling down and you need an uplifting read, I would really recommend that you take a look at the nominations that our students have made for you, our colleagues, and the fantastic support that you've given them in, again, what has been quite a challenging year. I think it's fair to say that an awful lot of what comes through from the nominations is that the biggest difference that colleagues make to students is when they just show that they care about them as individuals and that they care about their success. And in the busyness of every day, I think it's easy to forget the impact that you're having. But a really simple thing, like showing that you care and that you're interested in how a student's doing, does have an enormous impact, and that really shines through from the nominations, I have to say. So there's lots of fabulous examples. Some of the more strategic examples in the nominations, I think, are around the work in the Faculty of Health on simulated learning and the way in which they've used that to give students real life experience in order to better prepare them to go into practice. In the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, they've been doing an awful lot of work around peer mentoring in order to build up communities of practice for students. And in the Faculty of Education, they've got their big conversation initiative, which is really putting the views of students at the heart of the decision making in the faculty. I think all of these initiatives, both individually and collectively, are important for our strategic objectives around retention, employability, and working in partnership with our students. So it's been a fantastic year. Of course, we don't stop there, and we're looking forward to the next year. And the things that we're working on for next year, we've got professional services and academic colleagues looking at our processes around retention to ensure that all students are getting the personalised support that they need to keep them on track, to be able to complete their programmes and to get the outcomes that they deserve. We've also got work on graduate attributes. So the university's recently agreed and approved the graduate attributes, which are the skills and capabilities that really matter to employers, and careers and academic departments are working together to ensure that they are embedded into the curriculum and that students are given the opportunities to develop those skills and to evidence those skills, so that when students apply for jobs, they're in a really good position to give examples of the things that they can do. And I think that partnership actually between professional services and academic colleagues is absolutely key. There's a saying, isn't there, that it takes a village to raise a child. I think it takes a whole university to ensure that our students get the best possible outcome that they can achieve, and that really is a collaboration between all colleagues. So I just want to say, a huge thanks to all of you really for everything that you've done over the last 12 months in terms of supporting our students, and very many congratulations to everyone that was nominated and to the winners. If you've got a virtual drink, I drink to that, and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Linda. And we now move on to our non-academic Support Staff Hero Award presented by next year's Black, Asian and Minority Ethnic Students Officer, Akosia Paku.
University isn't just about lectures, seminars, and assignments. The cleaners, caterers, administration staff, and so many more teams provide an invaluable service, often working behind the scenes and out of sight. Whether you're the barista handing out hundreds of coffee to yawning students every Monday morning, or the groundskeeper who keeps our campus looking stunning, trust us, your work doesn't go unnoticed. It's my honor to present to you the award for Non-Academic Support Staff Hero, and the nominees are Liam Bullingham, Beth Spencer, Debbie Murray, Kenneth Williams, Paul Farrell. And the winners are Liam Bullingham, Beth Spencer, and Kenneth Williams.
Hi everyone. Well, it's an absolute honour to get this. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot, and it's a privilege to work with the PGRs at Edge Hill, who are wonderful researchers. They're the future of research, and in my experience, lovely people too. So thank you. It brings a lot of joy, and I'm going to keep doing what I do. Thanks to the Students' Union for organising all this. You've made one librarian really happy. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is absolutely bonkers. I got notification that I'd been nominated for an award, which apparently for doing my job. That's all I can think. That was the reason. But it's you guys who make it for me. You're absolutely brilliant. You come in every day, you put a smile on my face, you wave. If I'm feeling down, you pick me up. And I think it works both ways. And this is why we work together as a team. You're our future. I love you guys to bits. Thanks for the nomination. Love you to bits. This has really blown me away. Thank you very much. Voila.
Hi everyone, it's Bea. Thank you so much for this award. Just to be nominated, I was in tears at my desk when I got the email. I've loved working with you all. The nurse paramedic students are so enthusiastic and committed in everything they do. We've had such fun doing the fire simulation, and hopefully this is something we can carry on with in the future. Supporting you on your OSCEs, that's not been a problem. Just call me, get in touch with me anytime. And like I say, thank you so much for this award. I am truly grateful. Take care.
Thank you, Kosia, and massive congratulations to all our winners. Time now for a quick break, grab yourself a drink, and we'll be back in 10 minutes to announce the winners of our Teaching Hero Awards. Welcome back to the SLSA's 2022. Remember, you can join in the conversation and share your reactions on Twitter using the hashtag EHSUSLSA22 or tweet us directly at EdhillSU. To kick off the second half of our ceremony, let's hear from the Dean of Teaching and Learning, Mark Schofield, about some of this year's success stories.
Hello, I'd like to congratulate the Students' Union and the student body on yet another very successful round of student-led staff awards, which are highly motivating to the teaching staff. They're all absolutely delighted to receive them. This has been particularly significant in the recent challenging times. When you look at the awards, you'll see many of the staff have really stepped up in terms of supporting students, but also looking at digital environments and online learning to support and add value to the students' on-campus experiences. The Student Interns project was extremely successful, where our students not only developed and honed their skills, but actually gave something back to their own community by increasing the quality and accessibility of online materials. What I would always say is that the Students' Union, our student body, the academic staff, all of us together as part of a university community can really make a difference. And these student-led staff awards are a real example of that. Myself and colleagues from around the world who will be at our international conference in July will celebrate alongside our Students' Union and our students' body when the student-led staff award process will be presented to that international audience. So once more, one, congratulations, and two, a big thanks to our student body and our Students' Union for all that you've done. Long may this initiative persist. Well done.
It's time to present the Teaching Hero Awards for all three faculties. All of the following nominees have been put forward by students for going above and beyond in their teaching this year. Every student knows the importance of a good teacher, and we love celebrating all your success stories. First up is the Faculty of Arts and Science Teaching Hero Award, presented by your newly elected FAS officer for 2022-23, Jack Richardson.
As a psychology student, I have witnessed firsthand the hard work and dedication of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences teaching staff. The value of a kind, patient and caring teacher cannot be underestimated. As the world emerges from a pandemic and we adjust to a new normal, teachers have made drastic changes to their classroom to make learning much more accessible for everyone across all courses and departments within the faculty. And with that, it is my pleasure to announce the award for Faculty of Arts and Sciences Teaching Hero. And the nominees are Sarah Pinder, Graham Blow, Peter Wright, Laura Eastlake, and Colette Gavin. And the winner is Colette Gavin.
My colleagues and I are in a fortunate position of being able to help the younger generation shape their future. We do not do this for thanks, but when students take the time and trouble to say thank you, whether it is through a simple card at the end of the year or this process, you cannot help but have a personal fist bump moment along with a huge smile, knowing that your personal efforts have been appreciated. I would like to say thank you to those students who have nominated me for this special award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Colette, and thank you, Jack. I can't wait to see what you do next year as the next Student Engagement Officer for Faculty of Arts and Science. Next, it's time to reveal the winner of the Faculty of Education Teaching Hero Award, presented by next year's Faculty of Education Officer, Ben Broadhurst.
Teaching is one of the best jobs in the world. It's not just about the grades and numbers. It's about working with young people, nurturing their talents, preparing them for the life ahead of them. All of tonight's nominees should be extremely proud of the work they've achieved. Teaching how to teach is no easy feat, and I sincerely thank you for everything you do for EdHill students. I can't wait to work alongside you next year to deliver positive student-led change in the Faculty of Education. And the nominees are Ian Shirley, Martin Pickett, Ella O'Doherty, Bethan Garrett, Heather Marshall. And the winner is Ella O'Doherty.
Hello. I hope you're all enjoying this event organised so well by the Edge Hill University Students' Union. Many of you recalled in your feedback the 9 AM Shakespeare class, and so, in the spirit of Twelfth Night, I reply that I can no other answer make but thanks and thanks and ever thanks to you for this honour. I would like to thank those students who took the time to nominate me. I will remember always your feedback, and I pay a heartfelt tribute to all my students who have been simply awe-inspiring in carrying on throughout a pandemic and continuing now to work so hard with me for their dream. I am part of a great team, so I would like to acknowledge the leadership of my colleagues, course leaders Michaela Smith and Bethan Garrett. We really have all been in this together. Thank you.
Very well done to Ella, and thank you, Ben. I wish you the best of luck in your role as Education Officer next year. Last but very not least is our Teaching Hero Award for Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine. Let's go over to our final presenter, newly elected Student Governor, Lauren King.
As we emerge from one of the toughest strains on medicine we've seen in our lifetimes, it's important that we reflect upon the industry and give credit to the incredible healthcare workers. Tonight's Teaching Hero nominees are experts in their fields. They're dedicated to educating the next generation of nurses, clinicians and doctors to be assets to their university, their workplace and the country. And the nominees are John Durnley Lane, Peter Ledbetter, Eleanor Fenney, Tony Bewley, Anna Basu. And the winner is Eleanor Fenney.
Hi, my name's Eleanor Fenney. I'm a Programme Lead for the Nurse Paramedic Programme. I'd just like to thank everybody for the nomination for Teaching Hero, for the Student-Led Staff Awards for 2022. It's been a really interesting 2 years running this programme, and we try to put the students at the forefront of everything that we do. I'd really like to thank all of the students for the nominations and also all of the staff who've supported me to develop and run this programme along this journey within the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Medicine. Thank everybody and thank you for the nomination.
Thank you, Lauren, and a massive congratulations to Eleanor. That wraps up tonight's award ceremony. A huge congratulations to our nominees and winners. Your actions have a real, tangible impact on students, and we are so grateful to work alongside you in making sure every Edge Hill student's university experience is one they will never forget. On behalf of Edge Hill Students' Union, thank you very much. A further thank you to all our viewers for attending our virtual ceremony. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you back in 2023 for another celebration of Edge Hill staff excellence. See you soon!